Let me get my guest on here from RecruitMilitary, Larry Flickel. And, jobs are important, obviously, in the community. I do Saloni's workforce, but none more so than getting our veterans back in the workforce here. And tomorrow there's a job fair happening at Paul Brown Stadium, and Larry Flickel is here to talk about it. Larry, good morning.
Hey, how are you, Scott?
I'm good. Give me the story.
Well, tomorrow we're going to have 82 exhibitors down at Paul Brown Stadium to talk to hopefully between 400 and 500 veterans to help them get employed.
All right. So if you're a veteran listening, obviously from any war, but specifically probably more likely, right, Iraq, Afghanistan, Gulf War 2.0, 1.0, what do members in the military need to bring with them?
They basically just have to show up, to be honest with you, Scott. If they have a resume, that's great. If they don't, that's fine as well. We're going to be in the East Club Lounge from 11 to 3 tomorrow at Paul Brown Stadium, parking lot D, and just get your butt up in the room.
Right. What kind of jobs are we talking about here?
Well, basically, literally everything under the sun. We have management positions, operations positions, sales, IT, customer service, project management. Just about anything you can think of is going to be represented down there tomorrow.
Why specifically do employers like to hire veterans? Obviously, it's the right thing to do in a sense, and we do the one here with Clear Channel and iHeartRadio that we try to get our military back in the workforce again.
Sure.
Historically, has that always been the case?
I think that there's a lot of misconceptions out there on how to find veterans. I think it's difficult for the general population to find veterans to employ them. Only about 7% of the population has veteran status, so as a result, it's tough to find veterans to hire. And tomorrow would be a great opportunity for organizations to meet, like I said, a big group of veterans all in one place to talk to them. To answer your question earlier about why they want to hire them, it's very simple. Veterans bring a lot to the table. Their leadership ability, their ability to do more under just tremendous pressure, to do more with less, build diverse teams, and sometimes do all this while they're getting shot at.
Right. So if you can do that in a combat theater, you're probably well equipped. Much easier to do it in a boardroom or a factory, something along those lines.
I would certainly think so.
Yeah, absolutely. So how many jobs are you looking to fill again?
Well, we're averaging about 100 to 150 actual hires per event across the nation. This is one of 80 we're doing this year. And like I said, with the 82 companies being there, that ties our all-time record, which was set in May of 2012. Hopefully hundreds of jobs.
And that's great. Now, we also talked, too, Larry, about the disconnect between the jobs that are available in today's new economy and the jobs that Americans are trained for, thus the unemployment rate. Do you find that the veterans have more skills to offer than typically people who have been out of the workforce for 2 years?
I think they bring some of the soft skills and some of the intangibles that I spoke of a little bit earlier. Veterans, certainly at the age of 19 and as they join the military, are placed in leadership positions as early as the age of 19, and they go up from there. And the government spends, the military spends millions and millions of dollars in training veterans to do specific things in the military. And the military is just one big company. We have our own pilots, our own truck drivers, our own salespeople, our own doctors, our own warfighters, etc. So I think in the end, you'll find that military veterans are actually trained a little bit better than folks walking out of college or certainly walking out of high school.
Larry Flickel from RecruitMilitary, again, job fair if you're a veteran, 11 o'clock tomorrow to 3 o'clock tomorrow at Paul Brown Stadium. And, bring your resume with you, get ready, and, bring you obviously you need an ID and stuff like that.
Absolutely. And spouses are invited, too.
Okay.
Spouses of veterans as well.
Excellent. Larry, appreciate it. Thanks for calling in.
Thank you, Scott.
Yeah, there
Bye-bye.
you go. As far as the sports goes,